up, y'all? It's your girl, Breathemiiayre, and I'm here at the Record Loft with the Gumbo Radio Show, about to give them one of the hottest interviews. We're about to do a little shopping and see what's popping. Follow me. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite color. Martial amplification. Fender since 1946. They got antique guitars in here for real. Well,
Gumbo Radio.
For the record.
Yo, what's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Ash, of course, the Media Queen Pin, right here live at the Record Loft. Y'all know how we doing it. Our For the Record episodes, we are still dropping them one by one. I'm here with another great and amazing guest. I got my girl Breathemiiayre. She came through the Gumbo Show, of course. We are the gateway, so you know how we doing it. So look. For a lot of people, I know you've been on my platform for a while, so some people that watch my shows, they may know who you are, but then we have some stragglers, and we have some other people out there that, or maybe just new to the platform and new to us within the last couple of months and whatnot. So, first question is always, tell everybody who is Breathemiiayre.
y'all, my name is Breathemiiayre. My slogan is inhale, exhale, baby, relax. And literally, inhale, exhale, relax. Enjoy the music, enjoy the movement, enjoy the vibe. I am my own lane of music. I don't categorize myself. I do not put myself in a box as an artist. So I hope that you can find a vibe with me and you can come and enjoy the journey.
So with that being said, like I said before, you've been around and on our platform for quite a bit. So I've had the pleasure of seeing you in different spaces, from performing to actually physically recording in the studio, to dancing. I've seen you pretty much do everything in your element. With that being said, what's a word of encouragement that you have for an up-and-coming dancer, a young lady that's looking to get into the industry, somebody that maybe wants to do the same things that you do and walk on the same paths that you maybe walked in? What's a word of advice you would give?
I would say define who you are as an artist and live, eat, breathe it. It doesn't matter if somebody thinks it stinks, they don't like the way it tastes. It's not for them. It's for you. And there is going to be a community. There's going to be an energy, a space where you step into that space and your being, your definition of your creativity and the artistry that you exemplify is going to be everything and more.
Love that.
So do not be deterred. Do not be changed. Yes, you'll face challenges, but keep persevering, because when you have to ride the roller coaster, which I rode the roller coaster, it makes it harder to stay true to who you are as an artist, and you feel like you have to keep searching, but you're never searching because it's always right there.
Love that.
It's that sweet spot.
So with that being said, and you giving that piece of advice, how was it for you? What was one of the struggles that you would say that you endured as being a female artist here in Atlanta?
One, they really like titles here. Mm-hmm. They want you to be a rapper or a singer or a dancer or I'm an artist, period. So there is no limits to my artistry. So that's where I've had a lot of struggle. People wanting to define me, make me only a dancer, only a rapper, so I have created my own space to exist in, and I thrive there. And it works for me. Outside of that, just having to let these men in the industry know that I'm cute, but I'm gonna give you the business.
And not that business y'all thinking about.
No. I'm gonna give you the bars of business. Here we go.
So, with that being said, we are inside the Record Loft. We're in an amazing place for, the aesthetic of it in general, and just for music and hip hop, and not even just hip hop, all genres, jazz and, old school. So, with that being said, rock, all of that. So, with that being said, I want to send you on a quick chase to go out and find some records. So I want you to pick 3 records that resonate with you, that maybe something that intrigues you in some kind of way, or that you grew up listening to, or that maybe inspired you from back in the day, or that you see your mama listen to, whatever the case may be. But 3 records that you find, and we'll be right back to talk about them. So y'all don't touch that dial. Y'all know what it is, the Gumbo Show. We're the gateway, and we'll be back. We're live at the Record Loft. Gumbo Radio.
For the record.
Yes, so we are back. Of course, it's your girl Ash, the Gumbo Show. We are the Gateway. We are still live right here at the Record Loft, and I still got my girl Breathemiiayre hanging out with us. So I did send her to go and find 3 records that she liked, that maybe she grew up listening to, or that resonate with her in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. So I'm curious to see what my girl came up with. So talk to me about your very first record.
So my first one is Janet Jackson, and it's What Have You Done For Me Lately? What have you done for me lately?
Ooh, yeah. Ain't ready for that one.
I picked this because Janet was a pillar for me through coming up as a black dancer in the 90s.
Yeah.
That was a ballerina. Like the first female artist that I danced to that was not classical music, I tapped to a Janet Jackson song.
Okay.
The first dance competition I won
was
a Janet Jackson song.
You sound like Tony OG. So we did Tony OG and DJ Cookbook, and he was saying how every time he did a singing competition or every time he sung, it was always Luther. Like he only sings Luther. You know what I mean? So he said, I only sing Luther Vandross if I'm doing a cover song. I was like, okay, that's cool. So dope.
My mom and my aunt, they listened to it all the time, like cleaning, cooking. It was Janet all over the place. So
perfect. What's the next one?
My next one is Salt and Pepper.
Hey, Salt and Pepper.
Coming up, I had a best friend, and she still is a really, really close friend of mine, and our nicknames were Salt and Pepper. And what a lot of people wouldn't believe is I was bullied really bad. Because I was 4'11", I had long hair, I wore glasses, and my mama dressed me until I was like 16. So, so she stood by my side, and she supported me. When I wanted to rap, she'd be like, okay, let's rap. I want to sing. Okay, let's sing. You want to? Okay, we're gonna dance. She had my back. We were Salt and Pepper, and the first time we did something together,
it was to Salt and Pepper.
Yes, ma'am.
So she got a little salt and pepper in there, y'all. What's
Last
the final one?
but not least is Mr. Controversial Kanye.
Kanye West. The artwork is dope.
Yes, I would
Artwork is dope.
I would love if anyone wants to experiment with recreating this.
Y'all know y'all want to recreate it. She ain't got no panties on this. I don't think. What she got on? It's like literally a sheer piece of nothing covering her butt.
But what I can respect and love about Kanye, well, the earlier Kanye, I haven't seen too many visuals from him lately, was the commitment he put into including all of the arts in his productions. When he
crazy video,
he did that ballet video and had the entire, I mean, it just opened up so many doors because I'm a black ballerina. And when I first came in the music industry, trying to do ballet or trying to tap or jazz or do anything that wasn't bend down and shake your rump was not, it was hard for me to get that in there. So when he did that, it just opened up so much room and so much space and made it a reality for everyone, and it broke down that barrier. So his ability to take his creative vision and put it, like into a real thing is just amazing, and it's extremely inspiring.
Well, I love that. Y'all saw it here, of course. These were her 3 records that she picked, of course. So now what we're about to do is we're going to jump into her, because we got a chance to see all the other artists, but now we want to see her artistry. So we're going to jump into her mic drop. Y'all stay tuned. So what song are you doing today?
I'm thinking it's either going to be Long Night or Streets Be Calling. We've been bopping to both, so.
Okay. It's probably going to be Streets. I didn't know that was the song we was talking about the first time. So, change. It's going to be Streets, okay? Y'all know what it is, the Gumbo Show. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Calling my. Yeah. Baby, calling. Ooh, nothing but the best, bless. Be calling me, streets be calling my name. I think it's time to go outside. The streets be calling my name. 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 Calling me. Calling me. They be calling me. This phone is not taking calls. Yeah, that's
that disconnects. I hit the block, no disrespect. Yelling from a different number, trying to get through. You know that I'm done with you, I gave you 9 lives, boo. Not sorry if it make you feel some type of way, cause my chakras was unbalanced, and I know you like to play too many games, you steady up and down the court. Already had the MVP, you still out scouting for the team. The streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name. The streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. They be calling me. Motivate you, cheer you on. You used to motivate my song, but this loyalty ain't free. Ain't no discount, it ain't cheap. Ain't no discount, it ain't cheap. Nah, this loyalty ain't free. Ain't no discount for me. Only hit my line on demon time, we want this vibe. Got me out of my mind, I should've been cut off your ties. Dealing with you and this trauma, you not about to fuck up my commas. Stop wasting my unlimited minutes, this voicemail is all you getting. The streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name. The streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name, the streets be calling my name. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. Calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me, calling me. They be calling me. They be calling me. Yeah, exhale, nigga, relax. Ain't no discounts on me. Nah, this loyalty ain't free.
Gumbo Radio.
For the record.
So you guys had a chance to see, of course, my girl Breathemiiayre's mic drop. You guys have had a chance to see her 3 records that she picked, that she hunted down in this store, because there's thousands and thousands of records in here. So she hunted those records down herself. So now in final closing, you know, I got my signature questions I gotta ask. So we're about to jump into those. The first question that I would like to know is, if your artistry was a food, what would it be?
If my artistry was a food,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Because you know I'm a foodie, and I love
know.
food.
If my artistry was a food, it would definitely be a 4-course.
Okay, she said a full course. Mm-hmm. Okay. What would it include?
I would definitely.
Now we talking 4-course breakfast or lunch or dinner?
We're talking about 4-course dinner, because after dinner we're gonna have an after party.
Okay.
That's what mommy.
I got you. I'm with you.
I'm feeling.
So what's on the plate?
We're gonna go Italian with it.
Oh,
we're gonna go Italian. I feel like it's complex.
Salad,
yes. So we're gonna do salad,
breadsticks.
soup, breadsticks, a nice pasta, probably like a shrimp, lobster, linguine type pasta.
Sounds great.
And then finish it off with like a tiramisu, or maybe like a light cheesecake, like small portion, and some good tasting wine.
I was just gonna say, what type of wine are we drinking?
I am.
Well, y'all know I drink champagne, but what type of wine y'all drinking?
Right, so champagne or wine. I'm not really big on the liquor anymore, but with Italian food, I normally will start off white with my soup and my soup and my salad, and then I actually switch over to red when I get to my pasta. And my dessert is usually without
Coffee.
Yes, I love espresso martinis.
Yeah, espresso or coffee is always good with dessert.
But I say Italian because it's complex. It's not always your first choice, but once you choose it, you dive into it, and it is delicious, and you're not gonna start the meal and not finish it.
I love that. I love that. I'm more of a lasagna girl, but, you know, to each his own. The shrimp linguine sounds good, too. Sounds complicated, but anyway. All right, so 4-course meal. I'm liking that. A little side portion of dessert. Okay, finish it off with some coffee. I'm feeling that. I like that a lot. So moving into the music.
Okay.
If you could create your dream festival and headline it, who would it be with?
Am I allowed to choose artists that are
alive?
That are not celebrities?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I was going to build my dream festival,
And where would it be at? Yeah.
My festival would more than likely be on a beach.
Okay.
It would either be, I really like Greece, so I probably would go to Greece or somewhere like Aruba that has really blue water and really clean, crisp air. I'm very much a air and energy and water soothing. But as far as artists, referring to the energy that I'm very particular about, because my festival would be the IER Festival, Inhale, Exhale, Relax. And I would want Today.
Okay, yes.
I would have to have Today.
Shout out to Today.
That is just an amazing spirit, amazing energy.
He is a great energy.
I would love to have Monica.
Okay.
If I could get Monica.
Okay, that's different. Okay.
I know, right?
I wasn't expecting that, but that's right.
Monica and Brandy, I grew up being, one of my things was Brandy, because I used to wear box braids as a little kid. So Monica and Brandy, the boy is mine.
Yeah.
But she's just so authentic, and as she's come up, like her,
she hood with it.
Yeah, that's why I feel like
she's
even no matter what has happened in her career, no matter how much growth she's had, she's been so authentic, and I just love that energy about her. I would bring on, I actually probably would want Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, that's a great pick. He's awesome.
Tyler, the Creator. And if I was going to pick another female artist, I don't know if you've heard of Sad Boy.
I have. You had me follow her.
Yes.
We're going to go to her show.
It would be Sad Boy.
I like her.
Because I like her. I like music that has something to say.
I haven't even listened to her music. I've just watched her.
Yeah.
Like literally with no sound. I just be watching her posts and stuff. And she's super like dope. Just like her dances and her artistry, how she looks. Like all of that stuff is cool. So
yeah.
Shout out to Sad Boy. Dope. I like. So in closing, my last and final question for you before we close this thing out is, how does Breathemiiayre want to be remembered as an artist and as a person?
As an energy, a positive energy, a high vibration, something that lights up your room. When my music comes on, you relate to it. It empowers you to tune in and be whichever bar in that track hits you, you're living and breathing that. Like, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
I want to be the sound that, even your mom, the mom is like, she about to cuss, but what she's saying is real, so listen to it. Like,
it's okay.
Right. Like, I want that to be my vibe. I want to be something that is long lasting impact. I don't care about being famous. I just care about being heard and
being impactful.
Being an example that, I'm a regular girl with big dreams, and weird is wonderful.
I love that. Weird is wonderful.
So, yeah.
Y'all know what it is, man. How does everybody find you? How do they follow you, support you, book you, collaborate, all of those good things?
Well, you can book me through Ash, the Media Queenpin, Gumbo Radio.
That part.
Follow me everywhere at Breathemiiayre. That's Breatheemiiayre. No Y. AYRE. Breatheemiiayre on everything.
Everything?
Oh, except for TikTok.
You're supposed to say everything.
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 Except for TikTok. Because on TikTok, I'm Blue the Fairy.
I love it. You guys have seen another amazing For the Record episode. Of course, my girl, Breathemiiayre. Y'all run her up, stream her up. Y'all know how we doing it right here at the Record Loft. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode. We're signing out.
Gumbo Radio.
For the record.